Okay, this video I want to talk about the mentality of buying a gun. Oftentimes people buy guns for the wrong reason. I had a student I was talking to this about earlier, and we were discussing an article that inspired this video, and I'll touch on that in a little bit. But the whole idea and mentality of buying a gun, a lot of times people get into the whole idea of buying a gun because they recently experienced something such as a robbery, being burglarized, a home invasion. Now it could have happened to them or just someone they know, and it hit kind of close to home, and that normally inspires them to get a gun. There's nothing wrong with you not feeling safe. You really shouldn't feel absolutely safe. This world is a crazy place right now. So definitely doing something to make sure that you and your family are safe is a good thing. But just buying the gun is not a good thing. You got to understand what comes with that. When you're making that purchase and you're choosing to carry that gun on you every day, that's a lifestyle. That's a huge responsibility. A lot comes with that. And just buying the gun is not going to help you. At this point, when you just buy that gun and you don't pair it up with any training or whatsoever, and I'm not just talking about like a couple weekend trips to the range with your girlfriend, I'm talking about proper gun training here, you've just became even more of a hazard to society than what you already were. Because now you're bringing a weapon into a situation that you have no clue on how to use. That weapon is there for whoever is attacking you just as much as it's there for you. Since you don't know how to operate that weapon or retain that weapon, chances are it's probably theirs. So you've made the situation worse. You are now a hazard to society. Either that gun is going to be used on you, or you're going to take it out and use it incorrectly on someone who didn't deserve it. At that point, you're a hazard to society. My message here is don't be a hazard to society. You want to feel safe? I get that. Okay. You want to get a gun to ensure your safety? Okay, I get that. But you better get the training to come with it. That's the message. You need to have the training. The gun is a tool. Same as a knife is, same as pepper spray is, same as your bare hands are. It's all tools. It's the training behind that tool that dictates just how good that tool is. So you can't just buy a gun and trick it out a little bit and then boom, think you're a tier 1 operator. It doesn't work like that. You need training. And again, I'm talking real training. You know, weapon presentation, weapon retention, learning how to deal with malfunctions, using that gun in different settings, being able to draw under pressure, being able to operate with that gun on your hip when you're on the ground, when you're dealing with multiple attackers, dealing with active shooter situations, shoot and no shoot situations, learning how to control the barrel in a very dynamic environment when people are running around screaming like crazy. That's the kind of training that you need in order to be an asset to society with that gun, but that's what you want to be. Because if you're a hazard, it's only going to get you killed or people that killed that didn't deserve it. You're also going to get all these politicians coming out talking about stricter gun laws for law-abiding citizens. Again, not the criminals who don't follow gun laws anyway, but the good guys. The guys who can be assets to society are now going to be more restricted because you were a dumbass. So don't be a dumbass. If you're going to get the gun, fine, but get the training to come with it. The article that inspired this was a guy talking about how he witnessed a robbery and he only had single stack magazines, and now he's scared and thinks he needs double stack magazines because he witnessed a robbery. It didn't even happen to him, it's something he witnessed and it scared him. So after he probably finished filming it on his cell phone to put on YouTube, instead of being an asset right there and then with his mags that he already had, he's now thinking, wow, I need more ammunition. That's going to fix the problem. No, that's not going to fix the problem. It's going to make it worse. That guy shouldn't have more ammunition. That guy probably shouldn't even have a gun. Again, if you can't deal with a robbery with your bare hands or with a firearm that only has a single stack magazine and you need more than that, the issue is not the gear. You don't need more gear. You don't need more ammunition. You don't need a better gun. What your ass needs is some training. You should be able to deal with that situation without the gun. With enough training, you can. But even if you wanted to use the gun because you feel that's going to better your chances, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. Get trained on doing it. You know, you already made the purchase of the gun anyway. You're living the lifestyle. I mean, if you're going to do it, take it serious. You know, that's my message here in this video, is understand it's all about the training. You hear me talk about this a lot, but I can't seem to spread this enough. It's not the gear. The gear assists you in your training, but it doesn't make up for the training. You could have all the fancy gear in the world, and if you don't know how to use it, it doesn't mean shit. You could have a guy with a roll of duct tape and a paper clip, but with enough knowledge, that guy can make that go a long way. So get the training, not the gear. Through the training, you'll figure out which gear to get to help assist you. But that's all it is. The gear is there to assist you. The real training comes from putting in the dirt time. And that's what you need to do. If you're going to be a gun owner, put in the dirt time. You know, that guy thinking he needs more ammunition for that situation is just foolish. If you want to carry double stack magazines, you want to carry a spare mag, you know, that's fine. Just be trained to do it. Be trained to utilize that for the right situations the right way. As long as you're doing that, man, I don't have a problem with it. I do have a problem with people like that, though, who are going to do dumb shit one day and make more gun laws and more leeway for criminals because of his negligence. That I have an issue with. So if you're going to be a gun owner, you're going to make that decision, you know, understand that you're going to be using that to save your life or someone else's life, probably someone you care about one day. So it is a serious matter. Take it serious. Get the training. There's no easy way out. You can't just buy the gun and be a badass. You want to be a badass with that gun, you better train every day with that gun. Get the right training. Go seek advice. Again, don't think you know it all either. Go train with people and train with lots of different people and keep the training going and make sure that you could be an asset to society and not a hazard. So that's my message today. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.